It's war. The war is on. Israel has launched a massive attack on Iran. They have attacked Iran and taken out their head general. Yes, Iran was struck several times early this morning, and General Hossein Salami, you may have heard that name many times. Well, he was the commander of the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps. He was taken out along with several other military commanders. The Israelis targeted the nuclear scientists. They targeted facilities. They hit the Natanz nuclear enrichment facility. They hit a city, Kermanshah, Tabriz, and they hit the capital city, multiple sites in Tehran. So what we know is that there were several strikes in each of these places, especially around the main enrichment facility in Natanz. And Israel has said this will continue for several days until their objectives are accomplished. Formerly Senator, the head of the State Department, Secretary of State Rubio, has said the United States had nothing to do with this. However, as you know, Iran had pledged that if either Israel or the United States or both attacked, that they would attack U.S. bases. Will they? Will they retaliate? Well, they are retaliating now against Israel, according to some reports on X. That's not been confirmed by the regular news sources yet, but according to some sources on X, the Iranians are already retaliating against Israel. And so it looks like we're in a full-blown war here. Is this really the beginnings or the next stage of this, what had been a slow fuse, World War III? What's going to happen next? In any event, so the Iranian state TV did report that General Hossein Salami was taken out. So you can bet, just like we took Soleimani out years ago, they were furious about that. And they probably were behind some of the attempts on Trump's life, and they were still saying they were going to do something. Well, this is going to have them up. It's like kicking the hornet's nest. They are really going to be up in arms over this. They are apparently already attacking. I don't know. That's not confirmed. It's just reports on X or showing missile launches. It could be from the previous attack or maybe the current attack. I've not seen it collaborated by other sources, so I won't give it the credit of saying it's an absolute. But if it's not, you can expect to be coming. But this is the largest targeted attack on Iran since they were in war with Iraq back in the 1980s. So Iran is under a big time attack. And it's just been part of this long simmering conflict between them. But now it has really pitched to fever pitch. You can bet, having had their nuclear facilities attacked. The last time when Israel attacked Iran, they went after command and control, radar, and things like that. They weren't going after the commanders. They weren't going directly after the nuclear facilities. Well, they've done it now. And they said they're going to keep doing it. They said they're going to do it for days. So the leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, however you pronounce his name, I used to say Khamenei, but I'm hearing him pronounced otherwise, and it was a good Iranian source. So he is warning that there would be severe punishment against Israel, severe punishment, and maybe it's already begun. So will they include U.S. bases? If they do, the U.S. will be drug into this. Will the U.S. be drugged into this? I don't know yet. We'll have to see how this unfolds, but we're not done. This is going to be going on for days. And Netanyahu even said it could be a year or it could be within a few months. So they're talking about just striking Iran over and over. And you can bet Iran's going to be hitting back. Like I said, they went after the top officials, military officials, and the Iranian nuclear scientists. Anyway, according to Khomeini, Israel is open its wicked door. It's open its wicked blood-stained hands, to a crime in our beloved country, villainous, malicious nature, and more than ever striking residential centers, according to them. And they claim there were children hit in residential centers. I don't know. Of course, that's what they would claim. Whether it was true or not, it may be true. When you're doing a strike this big, everything's not going to hit where you want it to. There's going to be casualties that are, not what you intended. Or maybe they did. I don't know. We can't say at this point. We don't know. There's more unknowns. This is a breaking story. It's still unfolding, but the war is on. That's the bottom line. That's what you need to know. And the price of oil has went up 7%. Yeah, I had a guy when I posted this on another prepper site on Facebook. He just says, "Who cares?" Well, your price of oil is going up. How about that? At a minimum, if the Strait of Hormuz gets closed off, you can expect prices to go up a lot more. So we'll have to see. how this is going to play out. But anyway, this follows the announcements by the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Association, which said that Iran had 3 hidden sites that they were enriching uranium in that they didn't know about. It wasn't declared. And the further, Iran just came back and said, yeah, we're going to put in a new enrichment facility, and we're going to upgrade all our centrifuges to centrifuges that can produce highly enriched uranium faster. So that's all it took. That was the straw that broke the camel's back, and Israel hit hard. Well, there were supposed to have been peace negotiations just this weekend, but I don't know what's going to happen with that, and does it even matter? So the peace negotiations, for what they were worth, and they weren't going anywhere. Trump himself said he had a little faith in them now. Yeah, if there's a negotiation, I'll be surprised. It'd be interesting to see what happens with that. So President Trump said he did not believe an attack was imminent before this happened, but it did. But then again, really, why do you think we started evacuating all our people out immediately? We started evacuating people from our U.S. bases, from our embassies over there, especially the ones in Iraq. All non-essential people were given orders to get out, to evacuate. Let's hope they got out. Or if they're not, they're going to be on their way out really soon, really fast. So this is how it's breaking down, my friends. Again, the head Iranian general, the Revolutionary Guard commander, Hossein Salami, yeah, that's his name, was his name. He has been taken out, along with several other military government officials. So really, they're going for the head of the snake in the old parlance, for whatever that's worth. So, this was supposedly a swift response from Israel. You can bet that Iran may be coming up with their own swift response. They're going to do something. As I said, on X, it's reported that there is massive attacks on the way, and this is right now a missile war. There's no aircraft involved or drones I know of as of yet, but it looks like Iran may be launching, at least according to sites on X. Okay, I think I've said enough. I just wanted to bring this to you as a breaking story. We'll be getting more on this every day, every hour. We're going to be getting more and more updates and find out what's really going down, but it's going to be changing. It's going to be very dynamic. This is a war. It's not going to be a hot pitch war, but it's happening. It is happening. How will it affect you? What I worry about is that if they want to retaliate against America, if they decide that this is a threshold that invokes their sleeper cells they have over here, I don't know. But what better cover to activate them than on the 14th of June in the midst of all these no king peaceful protests that we're supposed to be seeing Saturday on the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army and the birthday of Donald John Trump. Coincidentally, the same day. 250th birthday. The Army was founded. U.S. Army was founded officially on 14 June 1775. No kidding, this is the 250th anniversary, Saturday. So we got a lot of stuff coming up. There are going to be protests all over the United States, my friends. You better be careful. Go to nokings.org, put in the zip codes or any areas you think you might go to and see if you can figure out what's going on there. It's going to downplay the activity like all this other stuff. Of course, we had these wonderfully peaceful protests in L.A. Yeah, right. You better prepare for the worst. That's all I got to say. Things are about to happen. We could lose our power grid anytime if these sleeper cells get activated. I mean, you can be in the dark. Get your stuff now. Get it now. Because we are, I don't know that we're at war yet, at least with Iran. I would say that China has had a long declared Sun Tzu war against us, and we're just too dumb to know it. And so things are picking up. There's no doubt about it. All right, that's really all I've got to report on this. I just wanted you guys to hear this and to understand what we're facing. So with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching, and Greg out.